MichaelCookWork.com. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey, congratulations to everyone from season 17.
Thank
Ah,
you.
thank
I,
you.
I love saying it because every single time you guys get so excited. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So, Lydia, you could have at least gotten dressed up. You could have at least put in a mild amount of effort, just a modicum of effort.
Right. Thank you.
But
Thank
I
you.
will say, I was in Pittsburgh last year, and what you are wearing is quintessential Pittsburgh that I got to see. I had a
Work.
fantastic
Yep. I mean,
time.
Pittsburgh is.
Yeah, it was a great time. I stayed at a Hyatt and they were doing like speed dating in the lobby. It was just the wildest thing. It was wild there. It was
That's
fun.
crazy.
Yeah, it was a good
Oh,
time. So what do you think what do you think Pittsburgh gave you to be able to compete in the competition? What do you think having the experiences there were able to bring you into Drag Race?
Oh, Pittsburghers are a bunch of sewer dwellers. They are the weirdest people in the universe. I think the uh, the delusional support that I got from my Pittsburgh sisters in all of this that I do sort of gave me that delusional confidence to just march right into Drag Race doing that
I love that. Got to have a little delusion, a
a
little
lot.
bit of delusion, and a little bit of audacity goes a long way. That's right.
Right.
That is right. Suzie Toot, Fort Lauderdale. I have seen you down there in Fort Lauderdale. You are
my
such
God.
a joy down there.
Oh, thank you.
Fort Lauderdale is packed with drag. There's
Mm.
so much drag down there. How do you make yourself stand out, not just there, but how do you think you were able to stand out on Drag Race?
Yeah, so Fort Lauderdale, tons of drag. Love the drag there. And it's very specific. There's a long history of pageantry.
Yep.
I've worked with incredible pageant queens. Asheria Price, who is our current
Yeah.
Miss North America, I think it's called. They all have
Mhm.
different. But I've worked with incredible pageant queens, showgirls, girls with the human hair units that whip it around in crazy ways.
Yeah. Right.
And clearly, I am not quite one of them. I stand out a lot in Lexi's shocked. Uh, I have always just marched to the beat of my own drum, and I had an idea that was completely uninfluenced by what was around me.
Right.
But learning polish from the pageant queens and learning showmanship from the showgirls built my drag in a very unique way. And so coming into season 17 of Drag Race, you will find out Suzie Toot is a very different character than a lot of the girls. So I had experience. I was ready to be the freak in the room.
I
And I
love it.
wasn't being
Oh,
the
nothing like being the freak in the room,
room.
depending on the room. Good for you.
Exactly.
I love that. Lexi, love, play a playmate. Now, you come from a long line of playmates. A long
Yes and
line.
no.
Yes
Yes
and
and
no. Yes and no. Yes and no. So how is it, what was it like to come from that lineage there and come into Drag Race knowing that the people ahead of you, some had done pretty well.
well, it's since I am from Louisville play,
Yeah.
I am from a cast that has never been picked for Drag Race.
Okay. All right.
Everybody else from Play Nashville, honey, are known as top dogs. These
Yeah.
girls are the like creme de la creme.
Yeah.
And I was still not necessarily at that level on their radar. So being in my let's say faction of play, I really am excited to showcase what we also have to offer and how
Yeah.
we measure up to those amazing girls that already have been on the show. Like it is such a huge pair of heels to fit into, and I've got big feet, girl. So
Love it. So we're going to do something a little bit different. I think this is going to be a cool little thing we're going to do. So we're going to go around and I'm going to pick you randomly and I'm going to ask what you learned. We'll start here. Lydia, what did you learn from Suzie?
Oh, how to be an old lady.
Perfect. Perfect.
Brilliant. Concise.
Love it. Suzie,
Yep.
what'd you learn from Lexi?
Oh man, what didn't I learn from Lexi? Uh, I learned perseverance. She has an unbelievable story that I'm so excited for the world to see on RuPaul's Drag Race. And it's so inspiring. And from day one, I was like, holy shit, if Lexi can be Lexi Love, I can do fucking anything.
I love that. Lexi, what'd you learn from Lydia?
Oh, hateful things and I gotta really be nice. This sucks. No, Lydia, again, I learned how to kind of let go and still believe in my own personal idea of awesome or sickening or gag worthy. I think a lot of times I wanted to fit into a box, and she reminded me that that box can fit any shape I want it to. And
Ooh,
from Suzie, I again learned patience. I think that Suzie taught me a lot about love and kindness and being able to express yourself freely, but
yeah.
still being a sister and a friend.
I love it. I love it. All right, quick rapid fire. We'll finish with this. Each of you give me one word that describes your drag race journey and the whole experience. Lydia, go.
Confusing?
Okay, perfect. Love it. Suzie, what do you got?
Chic.
Chic say leve. Love it. Lexi,
Blurry.
love it. Nothing like a blurry. Everybody loves a blurry experience. Nothing like
Absolutely.
it. Thank you to all three of you. Have an amazing experience, and I'll talk to you this year. All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
love.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Love. Be well.
Bye.